live YouTube? Are any of us really alive? Volume is probably a concern. Hello! That's it. That's the intro. If you guys thought I was going to give an actual intro, if I was going to explain why I haven't done anything forever, then... anyways. Hello there, Andrew. How be you doing? Me do, yes. Give me a second to... poop. How'd I do it before that I actually had the window open? Alright, you know what? Andrew, just let me know if the volume needs adjusting. I think it should be good, but anyways. Hey, hi, robots. Doobie? Let's go. Just like any self-respecting Armored Core content creator, the first step is to spend 72 hours talking about my build, and then we'll actually play the game. I'm not gonna do that though. It's inspired by BMW. We'll put it like that. I want to make it clear I really could go at length about this build. I could probably sit here for a solid hour talking about the ins and outs of this build and whatnot, because after all, I did in fact use this to S-rank the entire damn game. So I've used it, is the point. But the long story short is, it's fast. I've got 2 SMGs and 2 missile launchers. A very honest build compared to what you'll usually find playing PvP here. Not to say it's impossible to beat more aggressively fine-tuned builds, but I digress. Real quick before I jump into it, well, first I gotta burp. Excuse me. Secondly, I've already mentioned it in the description. My game has a bad habit of crashing. It's had random crashes before, but the really bad one is sometimes when you do core expansions, it crashes, which is really bad since like that happens a lot. I do reserve the right, if things go south real hard, that I might just end the stream, but I digress. On the topic earlier of meta and whatnot, not to say I can't play 1v1s, but they can be. I think that guy. Anyways, not to say they can't go well, just when they're not fun, they're really not fun. I'm gonna stick to team matches if I can, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I do prefer... Give me a second before I start talking. I don't think it's picking up my volume. Or rather, my mic. Anyways. I'm glad we have Xylem. Xylem is probably my favorite map in the game. And now we'll see how that turns out, given the builds people are using. That's the thing, though. Even when you're having a bad time in this game, you're kind of having a good time, because it's a cool game, and I hope to showcase that in a bit. By no means am I a PvP master, but unlike my usual aversion to PvP, I have, we'll say, dabbled. Played a couple dozen matches. What I'm not used to is... What I'm not used to is giving commentary while playing, so excuse me if I go a little bit silent. It is as you're also probably going to find out very soon, it's a very fast game. Especially fast in my AC, which is, it moves. Andrew, I'm sorry. Not only am I poised to utterly disappoint you, frankly, with my luck, you have probably guaranteed that this match is going to crash. But I'll give it a shot. Now, excuse me as the opening lineup comes up. Well, first of all, excuse me as I'm the only human being still using a hard disk drive in 2023. Pretty sure I'm the slowest loader in this lobby. I need to focus a bit when the opening lineup comes up, because that little bit of intel can make or break a thingamajig. Oh, I've got a floppy disk for you, Andrew. Dual needles, dual Ransu, dual Zims. I will call this potentially an annoying match, but at the same time, I am used to it. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Too fast! Too fast! I got taken by surprise! Not gonna lie, probably the worst encounter I've had in a minute playing this game. Great tone for the rest of the thing. It's kind of unlike me to just sit and wait, hoping to get someone through the walls with this game, so that's my problem. Ooh, my god. 50%. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, no! We are getting dunked on. More than a bit. Everyone else is kind of par for the course. That one guy with the laser dagger seems to have a slight idea what he's doing. Which, frankly, is not common for my experience with this game. Zim boy. Practically gave it to you. There it is. AP at 50%. My energy's up. I don't like that. I think the guy with the laser dagger was close, and I don't like this. If he comes up behind me, I'm gonna get ganked pretty hard. I'm just gonna wait till that shield goes down, or I can pick for disrespect. No! That's the guy with the laser dagger. I don't want to be here anymore. Get away, get away! I kind of expected that. This is not a good match. Not even my performance. I'm doing what I can, but our team is not having a good day right now. Take you out of the fight real quick. Zim is trying to... Well, he kind of succeeded. I don't think I should stay here in a 2v1. Especially with a Zimmer Ninjas. God damn it. Stun needles aren't exactly fun to deal with either. Aggressive here, I can take you out of this fight real quick. You kids in your terminal armor. Get back here. That's a 2v1, I kind of don't want to be here.
AP at 30%.
I'm out of energy. That's a bit disrespectful, sir. I tried. Here's the fun thing, though. I still had fun, but... Goes back to what I said, certain meta builds are not the funnest to deal with. Now, I'm not the kind of petty individual to leave after losing. I'll give it one more try and see how that goes. I forget if it was... because apparently two of these people know each other. Like the host and that one other person. I'm wondering if they were on the enemy team or if they were on my team. If they were on the enemy team, then I'm kind of not wanting to be here, because it's like, oh, they're communicating, they're giving each other callouts, which, I mean, it's not unfair, but it is marginally unfair when I'm not doing that for my teammates next to me. Also, melee builds scare me. Alright, so they are. It's those two. The melee guy left, which helps me a bit. Frankly, the other two are not very good, so... we'll see how this round goes. Also, in the stream, I can't tell exactly why. It seems like the start of round has really bad, like, lag and load up and whatnot. Good sir. You're gonna need to be a little faster than that to missile me. It's okay. I'll take that expansion. I think you're thinking that your strategy here is sound. It's not exactly sound. Alright, if you go up like that, I'm not having a good time. That is one weakness of my build. It is not made to engage in aerial combat. stagger here, and I can kill him. He's just really running. God damn. Am I green or I'm purple?
AP at 30%.
Andrew, I'm trying my hardest, even though my computer's trying its hardest with me. If you're seeing like 30 frames or 20 frames a second, that is not encoding issues. That is my computer struggling to run the game. Not stun even. That would be pretty great. Stop with the... Someone will take care of the... Oh, cool! We had a lead earlier and it's gone. Oh no, if we get that other kill on the enemy right now, then we should catch that up. Yep. You not. Missile boats are another thing that this build struggles to deal with a bit. Oh, come on. No, Andrew, I assure you. This is more my computer than anything. Could I be fighting the double Zims a little better? Yes, I could, but... So let me guess. I'm here shooting this guy, and then his friend with the Zims is gonna pop right up my asshole. Get me out of here. That's another dumb thing. The latency kind of betrayed me there. Get out of here, please! Kill him for me, thank you! I am quite eagerly awaiting PvP balance, because some stuff is not fun to fight. Could gang up on this guy, that would be super. Where's my team? I hate that, because if I finished him and went away and survived that, we would have won that round. Annoying lobby. No, thank you. I'll try a 1v1 to mix it up, although for some reason my luck is really, really bad in 1v1s. With, crashing, specifically. I mean, kind of also with finding dumb builds to fight, but At some point, I can't complain about that. I've made my choice with my mech, and I have to live or die by that. Crashing isn't fun, though. Alright, now let's see what I'm dealing with here. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch, Andrew. Part of me wants to say, like, oh, I got 2 rounds of PvP on footage. I have to be satisfied with that. Oh my god. Of course it's stun guns. Granted, if he's only got stun guns, I think I have a little bit of an armament edge here. But I do have to kind of keep my piloting on point here. Boosting too much. Like, a lot.
50%.
Alright, he's got decent stability.
30%.
And it might actually cost me the round. I knew it. I saw that electrical discharge building up and I knew I lost the round there. He has high stability, which means I can't really sneak in kicks when he's down, when he's staggered, which is a big part of my build. So I just gotta kind of stay disciplined and stay at mid-range. Counter his maneuvers a little bit better than he counters mine. Although, I'm not sure what happened this time, that I'm already at half health. I guess his shots are actually landing this time, which is annoying. If I could have gotten a stagger there, I could have been cool. For the uninitiated, stun guns are basically my build right now, except imagine they have a Dark Souls bleed on them as well. And imagine in a game where you're moving around as fast as you can, getting stunned and taking big chunks of damage every couple of seconds, it's not very fun. It's not impossible to beat him, but like, it's a cheese build. Let's put that very much on the record. It doesn't help that latency makes it hard to actually dodge the shots, because if it was a perfect connection, I would... The bullets aren't that fast, I can dodge them. But the problem comes when latency makes you think you're dodging them, and oh, I actually took a full magazine, and oh, I'm all of a sudden taking an electrical discharge, and oh, there goes half my health, and oh, all of a sudden I'm getting staggered, and you see how it goes. It goes back to what I said earlier, that certain builds are just not very fun to fight against. At some point, I'm tempted to alt F4 on this guy. But we'll see. The most optimistic view I can take is that I am at least getting experience against these kinds of builds. Is it fun? No. But you're not having a good time, buddy. Not sure how that works. If that kick would have landed, he would have been in trouble.
HP at 50%.
I do hope the actual output of my stream is better than it looks, because I have it at like minimum settings on my end and it looks rough. He's appearing to try and be patient this time with his shots, trying to make them count, but at some point my build excels, creating pressure. Nice kick. If that kick would have gotten in right before his armor went up,
50%.
that would have been a done deal here, but can't get cocky, because I am kind of non-dead. It goes back to the latency thing. I'm looking at his mech and I'm seeing where his mech is aiming and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm safe. And it turns out, no, I'm not.
AP at 50%.
I kind of hit the bed there. That being said, if we put him on his back heel a little bit, use his momentum against him. Shit.
AP at 30%.
Nope. I screwed the pooch on that one. Frankly, I got nervous, and some of my maneuvers were not as precise as I needed them to be. I'm not staying for another round with this person. I mean, you know what? Whatever. We'll feed his ego. We'll get experience dealing with these stupid builds. I appreciate the praise, Andrew, and it's a shame because if it was a perfect connection, if it was like zero latency, zero ping, whatever, I think I'd be winning these. Like, handedly. I think my reflexes and decision making are a little better than these people's. It just sucks when, like, oh, all of a sudden I'm taking a stagger and I see the shotgun blast fly out of his gun half a second later. I am mad though, because if there's like 2 or 3 kicks that I just kind of panicked and missed, and if I didn't miss those kicks, that would have been my match. Let's see what dumb crap it is this time. It is only slightly less dumb crap, but still pretty intentionally dumb crap. Now, his build definitely still has some mobility, but I think I definitely have an edge in that regard. If I can get up close and overwhelm him, I think it's my match. Or that could be a plasma rifle. I thought it was a laser rifle! He's gonna terminal armor probably, or not. That kick should not have landed.
50%.
My energy to actually recharge for a second.
At 30%.
Some of those kicks are a little sus, but oh well. Okay. I guess I'll take it. If I see those plasma missiles come out, I do kind of want to take to the skies. That means I gotta manage my energy real carefully here. Glad I snuck my kick in. I don't have. Don't tell me. Bye. I hate to seem petty, but I'm not having fun in this lobby. Not because of the losses, mind you. I have gotten my ass handed to me before and still had a good time. I don't like when it's dumb builds. I don't like when it's bad connection. Frankly, Andrew, that first kill is proof of what I said. Well, not hit scan weapons. Not really. I was about to make a claim that I really shouldn't, but we'll just agree that it was pretty great. I am noticing the host has a teammate. I know my luck, I get stuck on the other side. You're looking pretty good on typos to me right now. That being said, I feel your pain. I had my phone for the longest time. And I dropped it a bunch. It did have a screen protector. No case, but it had a screen protector. And I dropped it a bunch of times and it worked just fine. And then finally, after like literally 5 years of dropping it, it finally decided to start cracking. And I'm like, oh, it's just cracks. It's gonna be fine. But then a couple months go by and all of a sudden some bugs start happening. Some weird things. Alright, I'm not waiting for this lobby. Eventually it crapped out. And then I ordered a replacement, and I'm thinking like, oh, my other phone lasted as long as it did. So I don't need a case, I don't need a this or a that. And then that phone broke in like 2 months. I'm trying to find a... I'll settle for this, I guess. People will join soon enough. A dragonfly flew near your face. Dragonflies are chill, though. I don't like flying insects either, but dragonflies are chill. They're not gonna mess with you, so... Frankly, I've literally had dragonflies like land on me and follow me around for a bit. They're about as chill as they come. Roaches, I will panic. Certain smaller insects that look like beetles and stuff. Not that beetles will hurt you, but they're just erratic. They get me jumpy, but dragonflies are chill. I guess that's fair, Andrew. One thing that will always creep me out about any bug is that since they have exoskeletons, when they're flying around and they bump into things, the little clack noise that they make. I don't care what it is that I'm dealing with. Whenever I hear that noise, something primal in me is not happy. I get the feeling that this guy is AFK. The host, I mean. It's on Xylem, which people tend not to pick, which is bizarre, because I love the map. Oh, it's a full team. I'll give it a try, I guess my luck for today is regret waking up and being alive. Pengu. I'm pretty sure I played with him earlier today, but I forget what he was using. And I forget if I played with him or against him. I just definitely, between the emblem and the name of the AC, I've definitely seen it before. I expect a bad time. We have cicadas. I have just literally never seen them because they stay up in the trees. I'll tell you what we do have. We have lizards, and I have one stuck in the screen for my window. I'm looking at him right now. Don't worry, buddy. If you got in there, you can get out. Alright, what are we dealing with? This is us. surprisingly honest builds on our side, which I commend, but I'm not eager to see what's on the other side. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. The missile boat gives me the most concern if I can find him, and he's number... No, he's not. I guess I'm dealing with the speedster. I can handle that. Not sure on what planet. That's... The boost kick was not smart. I don't know why I did that. No! Was that terminal armor? That was terminal armor. He's dead. We are green, so if I see purple, I gotta go after him. Good thing about missile boats is if we get close to them, they don't know what to do. That being said, I'm gonna get ganked here real bad. Andrew, I'm not on a roll. This is how I usually play. I'll show you my match record in a bit. I know how to play this game. Just past couple of matches have been some cancerous conditions. Buddy, you want to get out of there. If I can distract their speedster without getting too much heat of my own, that would be pretty cool. But I'm gonna lose that shield real quick. Alright. I'm not happy with the missile boat taking shots at me.
At 30%.
Kinda not surprised, our team got a little routed there. And they're bunching up. They're doing the thing that I said. They're coordinating and focusing on people. Just... Andrew, you're impressed by a minute without dying. I have entire matches without dying. That's a lie. I only have one match like that. But I do have it. You have no core expansion, so you are in trouble. You're done. Alright, where's that missile boat? I guess I gotta deal with you first. With the fucking missiles coming after me. If a teammate can help me, that'd be pretty super.
AP at 50%.
Where are we? Where? And of course, I don't actually see the core expansion with the latency. I was hoping he'd be a bit closer for that kick. I got a teammate helping me, so this is not an entire... Never mind. Coordinating, but not very well. Oh, let me guess who number 2 is. Great block. I see this. I'm gonna scare him into using his core expansion if I can. God. God damn it, I could have gotten that kill. I do not want to play against them again. Justice Proof. That's, these are my first matches. This is when they... Or no. Is it descending or ascending? Oh, no, it's descending. So I guess it only keeps, like, the past so-and-so matches. I guess it's... I felt like I won more, but I guess it's a 50-50 win-loss. Roughly. That means some of my cool ones are gone! Anywho. I don't mean to sound like that guy, but like when I play, I do reasonably well. Just today has not been a good day. Or not even today, just of course when I'm streaming. I get streamer luck often enough, Andrew, so I guess streamer curse has to happen once in a while to balance it out. That being said, this seems like a nice, neutral lobby, which hopefully that host is not AFK, because... Okay, no, he's preparing. Alright, let's see what this gives. This looks like a neutral lobby. The only thing that I can really complain... Well... Maybe latency, but we'll see. That being said, what I don't necessarily like is that this is the biggest and most open map, which means certain builds that I particularly don't like dealing with on this build, they might have a bit of an advantage here. Not the worst advantage because there is a lot of cover on this map. If I am smart with cover, I can deal with missile boats. I can at least group up with my teammates and deal with threats together. Alright, I'll take this. I'll take this. That's an honest lineup of opponents. If I lose, I think it's more my fault than theirs. Although that one guy with the lance and the two songbirds, it's not terribly meta, but it is kind of annoying dealing with, oh, if you get caught by surprise for 2 seconds, you are dead. And no, I'm not happy having a double Zimmerman user on my team either. Here's the thing about Zimmermans. They are numerically wrong. They are overtuned. There is another shotgun in the game That is entirely... Oh. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll put that one on the record, boys. I've had it happen to me before that, not necessarily during loading, but, literally in the opening shot, my game crashed. And if one person leaves, it ruins the lobby for the whole thing, so... streamer curse continues, I guess. I'm getting overwhelmed with the choices. I'm gonna put team because, like, I don't want to do singles right now. I really don't. And now I'm getting overwhelmed with, like, oh, which ones are ones that I've already been in, which ones have people I don't want to play with. But oh well. Just take a pick and go in. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I guess the boys are out playing their mech games. In that regard, I can only be mad that I don't have my own boys to counter them. I'm sad that one guy's name, or rather his AC, isn't Explosion. That being said, Bonadea Dunes is not my favorite map to deal with a coordinated team. If they've got a missile boat on their side, this map sucks to deal with that, because it's big, it's open, and there's no cover. All I can do at that point is either stay far away and pick them away with missiles, which they easily dodge, or try and go up and fight them, but really my build, for all the strengths it has on, in most other aspects, my build is not made to fight in the air. Andrew, I feel you. I work in a grocery store, and weekends are always pretty rough. But I've told you in the Discord server, and I'll tell you again, the more you keep at it, the more you get used to it. I am really glad to hear you got work again. This is not gonna go well. We're gonna lose. I'm putting that out there right now. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, like, bad. That one tank with the fucking double wing lasers is not what I want to deal with. And I see a charge thing coming on my left side there. Hopefully a teammate intercepted them. Let me guess, I'm dealing with this, and then before long, I take a laser barrage in the bubble. Oh, look at that. Look at that! He's not even on the... He's not even on the screen! I gotta stay mobile. Stay mobile. Alright. Never mind. My team knows what they're doing. I kind of asked for that one. What? We've killed... I think we literally haven't died. What do you mean we're not in the lead? Anyways. You. That's another latency thing. I dodged those lasers, but his game said I didn't.
At 30%.
And now he's pulse armored, and even though he's gonna die in a... Never mind. Freaking overwhelm this guy real quick. I'm glad that wasn't an assault armor. Ah! Not you! Ah! Andrew, you are correct. While my build technically prefers close range more, it definitely can apply pressure at mid-range. Slightly dumb round. And here's the thing, that's a slightly dumb round, not because of the builds they were using, but for the latency. Bad connection, I took lasers that I clearly was dodging, and it's like... You know what, let's try this. I am gonna go ahead and pick Xylem, because screw you. The SMG... I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. My SMGs are definitely made for close range engagements. The little bit of versatility that I get is that if I stay at the absolute edge of their effective range, they're kind of technically mid-range. Missiles, though, they're not range limited. They're simply do they hit or not. So, as far as simple pressure goes, I can do that from technically long range. As soon as I acquire a lock, I can fire missiles at people. But the idea is to get close and just outmaneuver them and overwhelm them. Kind of the X factor that I have not been able to rely on because of bad connection, kicks. Kicks are great at building up stagger meter, which consequently a kick during a stagger deals like a lot of extra damage, which rewards me greatly for staying in close range. But like if they keep missing, then I can't go for them, and at that point I'm missing out on a lot of my damage. To succinctly answer your question, my build can fight at mid-range, but it is ideally a very close-range build. Kind of strictly speaking, it is close range unless they have melee or shotguns, and I want to kind of stay mid-range. Don't even start with me, Andrew. If I had $1 for every reviewer that called it a Souls-like before the game came out. Oh boy. I don't want to have that discussion right now. I really don't. I am the mildest bit intimidated by the Perfect Mercenary emblem. I mean, I have it too. I've got all the achievements in the game, but I guess technically I'm surprised that's the first time I've seen someone just use it like that. Stagger in this game, I'll actually, after this match, provided if, we'll see. I might stop and explain that a little bit. The long story short with Stagger is that this game rewards aggression. This game does not reward taking pot shots at people. That there are builds that succeed in those conditions, yes, but I would never use those builds outside of ideal connection. I don't like my teammates. Don't get me wrong, they seem like they're gonna be helpful, but I think yeah, that's the explosion guy. We played with him earlier. Like 2 rounds ago. If I have host advantage, I think I kind of win every engagement here. Alright. Fight's on. Is that our flamethrower or an enemy flamethrower? Trying things. Not sure what kinds of things, but they're trying things. Not really the best punish there. Also, I don't like that they're taking this fight to the skies, because that's not where I want to be. Missile barrage there, I'm not happy about it.
AP at 30%.
Not a bad counter expansion there. Darn it, if that kick would have landed. Good damage. Pressure this guy before dying. That'd be super. Oh, man. If the score is accurate, and it's not always accurate, but if the score is accurate, then we are winning, but I'm kind of... I don't want to call it being carried, but everyone else is definitely getting all the kills. They definitely are.